Sorry about that, guys. I hit the button by accident and turned it off. So this is the read that I just did for you guys, and then I'll do the 12 card spread for all 12 signs. So you see the underlying energy is the Eight of Crystals. The recent past is the guidance card, which is like the Hierophant. Down here you can't see anything. Let me pick these cards up for you a little so you can see what's under there. All right, so that's the Three of Chalices with all those clarifiers. Then the center card is the Two Flames, which you can't see at all. They're covered as well. The challenge being the Master of Chalices, which is the King of Cups. And the other underlying energy, you see the Emperor there, you see the Emperor there in the center, and he's at the end as well. Crowning here is that King of Wands, the Shaman energy, but he's reversed. And then bridging over here to the Near Future card is the Star. You can see the star a little bit there. It's very Egyptian energy. Then the Masculine sees himself as the Wounded Warrior with the Romance Angel cards there to the side. And the Adept of Orbs is the Knight of Swords. That was reversed energy in the read. Then we have what's also covered is the Tower, but it was reversed. It wasn't in full power. It's below all this energy here. And then we end up there on the Strength card, which is Tiger in the Sirius Starseed deck, which is upright. We have the 10 of Swords there above that with the bubbles, and that's reversed energy, so the worst is over. The 9 of Swords is above that. And then we have the World upright as well above that. And then we end up there with the Emperor again. So let's get into the 12 card read. Let's see what we have for today. Get this up a little bit for you guys. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. I just dropped my phone on the floor. Actually, give me 1 second because I should pick that up. Sorry about that. Sorry about my butt in your face. Okay. And then I gotta plug this in too before I forget, so it won't die out. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Rider-Waite. Okay, so the first deck is the Rider-Waite. And then we'll have the Kipper deck and the Thoth, like I usually do. Okay, so take a deep breath, you guys. This is October 8, 2019 for the best and highest good of all is concerned. Let's clear all the negative energies. Across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. Filling the empty spaces with only beautiful love and diamond light, and so it is. All right, so what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? This is for Aries through Pisces, all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces. One more shuffle. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces. Okay. So Aries is 5 of Wands, and I'm losing my voice as soon as I start talking about Aries. I'm still losing it. All right, so Aries has the 5 of Wands, the need to stop the fight. Taurus has the Knight of Cups reversed. Then we have Gemini has the 10 of Wands. Cancer has the Queen of Swords. Leo has the Knight of Swords. Virgo has the 10 of Cups. Libra has Justice reversed, which is their own card, but it's reversed. Then we have Scorpio, the Hangman reversed. Another major. So we have, for me, that's Capricorn. For other people, it may be Pisces, but for me, it's Capricorn. All right, so Ace of Cups here for Sagittarius. Beautiful. Sag had a tough week, so they deserve that. Capricorn, 6 of Wands, really nice. And Aquarius, Ace of Swords, also really positive energy. And then Pisces has the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which can just be ungrounded energy, or it can have to do with losing money as well, or just being all about the money or the coin. So let me just move these out of the way. Too many pillows. All right, move that. All right. Okay, so I always put 4 cards down here as well. I may pull out a couple extra too, depending on what we end on here. So these are for the 4 signs that we end up on. And we'll see what else comes out here. Okay, we got the full moon coming up, all right? So some dark energies coming up around the full moon. So we'll get into that at that time. And yeah, and that can just be Capricorn energy too. It doesn't have to be something negative, okay? And then we have the Fool here at the bottom. This is for fire. And then we have the Page of Cups on top for earth signs, reversed. Air has the Wheel of Fortune upright. That's really positive energy. And then the water signs have the King of Wands reversed at the top. So now we have the Kipper deck. Let's see what we have for them. Take a deep breath, guys. This is for Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs for October 8, 2019. October 8, 2019. October 8, 2019. Okay, so for Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs, October 8, 2019. Okay, so for Aries, you have courtship. So the fight is over. There may be some fighting within the relationship. We have gift for Taurus. For Gemini, we have journey. For Cancer, we have thief. For Leo, we have message of concern. For Virgo, we have false person. And that could be the sham fam coming up there as well. And then for Justice reversed, or the Libra energy, we have thoughts. So this could be masculine thinking about the feminine or someone else. Then we have the Scorpio with the child. Then we have Sagittarius has the community. So might be receiving love from their community. This is for Capricorn, high honors. So definitely getting attention, Capricorn, today for high honors. For Aquarius, we have sudden wealth with the truth. And then with Pisces, change. All right, for everybody, we have some despair, and that may come up because of the full moon coming up here with the devil. There is a message here, and it could just be about work, because it is on the card. It says not hiring, so someone's looking for work and feeling imprisoned by that, by the message. Let's see, and it's about a house as well, and that could be the big house as well, since we have prison. So this came up yesterday too. So someone definitely may be worried about going to jail, or just feeling imprisoned by their house, by the expenses, not having a job, or just feeling imprisoned in their mind. And we have, again, the bottom of the deck is the Lovers, with the wealthy man behind it, and the mature man. So it could be someone, a wealthy man and his father, and of great fortune there. All right, then we have the main female behind that, okay? But it's mainly about the Lovers, and this could be 2 masculine lovers as well. But there's great fortune in, typically this would be a father-son relationship, and having a great relationship with your father as well. The Lovers doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. Not for me, anyway. But again, it also is very much about the Lovers, depending on what sign you are and what we're coming up with, right? Because this general energies here are just very much about someone feeling imprisoned. It doesn't have to be masculine, but it is more masculine energy there. There's no feminine energy at all there. Okay, now we have the Thoth deck, so let's see what comes up for Thoth. Okay, this is for Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs, October 8, 2019. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs, okay. All right, so we have Aries. Has fortune reversed, so it's like the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Taurus has Knight of Swords reversed, which came up in the read this way. Gemini has Prudence reversed, which is like, this is like falling away from the family tree for me. So it's imprudence, but only imprudence based on the family's perspective, not yours. So I don't see it completely as imprudence. Then we have disappointment for Cancer. but it's reversed. Okay, so that's the Five of Cups reversed. So it's about getting over emotional sadness or loss, guilt, shame, all that stuff. Leo has the Fool reversed. And then Virgo has Power reversed. So someone may just have the false person. Someone have their mask on because they don't feel like they're in their power. All right, because those could be not showing a part of yourself. And then Libra has the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. So somebody could be a little frustrated. It's a masculine thinking about a feminine, so someone's frustrated. Then for Scorpio, we have Cruelty, which is the Nine of Swords. So this is the suffering and silence, and there's a child involved here. We have Sagittarius, which is the Three of Cups, is abundance, but it's reversed. Yeah, Three of Cups. Then we have, for Capricorn, the Tower. So that's upright. So it's a big tower, but it looks really positive, though, for Capricorn. Then we have Adjustment, which is reversed. It's like the Justice card, but it's number 8 in this deck. But it's reversed. So it's injustice for Aquarius. So that wealth may be overturned the other way with the truth coming out. Pisces has Princess of Swords, which is like the feminine Page of Swords, because they have feminine and masculine in this deck. Okay, so that's just childlike energy. And then for everybody, we have completion. So whatever's coming up with this full moon is bringing about completion, which is great. There may be some sorrow with it. Okay, this is the Three of Swords. So it could just be separation and or heartbreak. Somebody might have surgery as well. Then we have failure, but it's reversed. So it's the Seven of Pentacles or discs in this deck, but reversed. So for me, that's implementing a plan or non-failure. They deem failure as being still because we're not expanding, okay? And then another card is the Prince of Swords reversed. So that's negative energy because that can be negative self-talk, it can be spying, it can be mental disorders, all that kind of thing, and children as well who are just running off at the mouth or being difficult, okay? And I'm not going to leave this card out, but I just want to see what the next card was, and it's the Moon reversed. So it's like just saying that this for me would be the new moon, but we're coming off of the new moon going to the full moon. So there's something about that deception coming up. Okay, so I'm getting that as more deception as opposed to the new moon. The bottom of the deck then is the underlying energy is the Prince of Cups, which is the masculine Page of Cups. And then interference, which is the Eight of Swords, but it's reversed. So being released, a child may be released from prison or that mental prison. Maybe they get put on, maybe if they have ADHD or something, they get put on medication. So all of a sudden they feel better. And then the Emperor's here as well with the Five of Swords. So this is definitely some war type energies. There may have been a war between a father and a son here. But now someone's released. Someone could have been released from prison who don't get along. So there could be some, there could be some war-like energies there between an Emperor and the Prince of Cups. Either someone's released from their anxieties or somebody's worried about someone getting released. I think it was feeling more positive. They're both upright, so I'm getting the more positive of those. All right, so now I have my clarifiers with the mini Rider-Waite here. And we're going to get right into it with the fire signs first. So the first column, this is fire, earth, air, and water. And so here's Aries first. So Aries has the Five of Wands reversed, the courtship, and the reversal of fortune here. So that could be like it could be like the end of a courtship, like so some people breaking up because the fight is over. And just the fortune turned over could just be a slowdown in business, but it also could be that loss of fortune because you had to split everything between two people if you broke up. So that could be, all that is. But we have the Fool up top who's free, so that's good for all the fire signs. He's free. Free to take that leap of faith. He's got a loyal friend behind him as well. So for the fire signs, that's overall good. So whatever it is, it's ultimately good for the good. One more shuffle. All right, so this is for Aries. Why do we have those cards for Aries? All right, a little sticky there. All right, so a dysfunctional family issue, may have lost family finances or family member, or like I said, it could be a breakup. This is definitely a split. and this is about in need of help. It could be a child in need of help, or it can be an opportunist was the cause of all this, okay? Or just someone who's in need of help and needs a hand up. There's a big financial loss here in a split or a lie, cutting through the BS, okay? And all could be, a child could be trying to offer love to the situation, or a message of love that came in. And this can definitely be the masculine feminine situation where the feminine has offered love to the masculine, that kind of thing, okay? All right. So then we go to, let me put these back. Then we go to Leo. Leo has, I'm losing my voice again, so there may be a connection between Aries and Leo, because I wasn't losing it again so much with Aries until I moved to Leo. So there's something that needs to be said between Aries and Leo. So Knight of Swords, message of concern, and then the Fool reversed here, where it's upright up top, but it's reversed here. So Leo may be lacking faith. And it could be either way, like it could have overturned from Fool to Fool reversed and vice versa based on this message that came in. All right, so there may be, this could be the Knight in Shining Armor, but it also could be some harsh truth that came in, a message of concern, which might have turned the Fool upside down, putting you in lack of faith, right? So don't make decisions when you're in that fear energy. And that was coming up about the full moon in the read today. So let's see what else is coming up with Leo. Whoop, they went flying out. There you go, you're Leo. All right, so taming your own inner beast. This is about healing, forgiving, maybe having had surgery recently in order to get back in the saddle again, go back to work, or just get attention, success, good news again. All right, so it's good news, getting back up on your feet, back in the saddle again, after healing and being strong. Tempering the beast. So maybe it was about us, maybe with health issues, the message of concern would be worried about what the results would be, and they were good. So this is very positive, all right? And this is about holding on loosely and just being good to yourself, being healthy with your body, staying grounded and not holding on too tight, but being moderate with everything. So this definitely can come up as a health issue. And for Leo, it's all about the heart anyway, so definitely could be health here for Leo. That you had a clean bill of health. Here's for Sag, and I'm getting connection with that. Ace of Cups, the community, and then Abundance reversed, which is the Three of Cups. So that can be a third-party situation, or no social life, or left out of the group, right? You were affiliated with a group that you didn't resonate with. It can be overindulgences, gossip, all of that kind of thing, or just antisocial behavior, or having been by himself. You know, he was the loner. He left a stable situation to be free, and now someone has offered them love. So this is nice. But just be careful about this, okay? Because you have to use your intuition around this group here. I don't know if this group is giving love, but is it the right group for you? It doesn't mean that their love is bad. It just may not be the right group for you, but you might really love the energy because they were the only ones offering you any love at the time, okay? It's like you don't owe them your whole life because they gave you a helping hand. All right, so there's that Ace of Cups again. All right, so somebody was suffering in silence and somebody helped you out of that. So this is very much about the twin journey. When you're going through the dark night of the soul, when someone offers you help, like another twin or someone who gets what you're going through, it makes you feel really good. But then ultimately, a lot of the twins then part from each other because they've given to each other what they need to, and now they need to go out on their own to help others in the community, okay? So it can very much be that energy where the group gives you a hand up, but then lets you go on because you need to do what is resonating, you know, specifically to you. And this could be coming from not a good place. This person, it's like the you know, misery loves company here. So initially it may be good because this person may not have a lot of resources, or they may be ill or sick, you know, but they're trying to offer their love and do what they can for you. But ultimately, you don't owe them your life. They gave you a hand up, which was wonderful, but now it might be time for you to then go on to something else. All right, so this is negative energy coming in and offering love to someone who's stressed out. So when you're vulnerable like this, you're more apt to accept love from the group that you don't resonate with. Or these could be really awful people. It just depends on the situation. Or they just don't match you. Okay, so that's what it's saying. Be careful about thinking that you've been saved, because it's really about saving yourself. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands who comes along afterwards. So this could be the good energy you resonate, but not the rest of the group. So be discerning in every moment. That's for Sagittarius. Make sure to free yourself, right? It's not about you identifying with everyone in the group. It's about you always being you first. That's why the Fool's at the top there, because that's what frees you. We have earth signs with the Page of Cups reversed on the top, which can just mean vulnerability, but it also can be someone who's spoiled and expects everything their own way. It also can be rejection. So we have the Knight of Cups reversed here, which can be that rejection energy, with the Gift, and then the Knight of Swords reversed. So this can be someone trying to hold their tongue or hold back announcements, or verbal abuse. But there's a gift here. So it might have been a gift that somebody rejected you because they ended up being a very verbally abusive person. All right, so sometimes what the universe gives you, don't second guess it, because maybe that person wasn't right for you in that moment, but maybe they'll heal, and maybe later on they will be. So let's see what comes up for Taurus. All right, so Taurus has the Queen of Cups. With synchronicities, options, they have other options, but this one was standing out to them. And now, but this may be a more immature energy with the Page of Wands, but it's truly inspired. But they may not feel like they have as much as you do, because you have all this, and they may think less of themselves. And that's why their back is turned, because they may feel like they're not worthy of this. Okay, they may be impatient. They may have had a negative past and may feel like this person will accept them as they are and what they've been in the past, right? They may have been a fool, all right? And that's very much the masculine feminine energies of the twin template. So, and the Taurus can be either one. They can be the masculine or the feminine on either side of that situation. But it's about, you're not going to accept, hold your tongue when giving this gift, because someone feels rejected coming in. So if this person's presenting the gift, you have to be sensitive to the person who's very vulnerable right here, who this person may have rejected in the past. All right, so then we have Virgo. Virgo has the Ten of Cups, which can be the sham femme as well. We have the false person, which can be a literal false person thief and all that kind of stuff, but it also can be just someone, you don't know which one, the masculine or the feminine, is wearing a mask because they're not revealing their whole self. But this is being disempowered. This is the Four of Pentacles, though. So it's actually about letting go to try to fix things. But are you letting go of what belongs to you in the first place? Letting go. So this could be someone too, this could be someone as simple as someone in your family, kids, or a partner who's spending money you earned here and they're draining you. Or it could be in a split too, the one partner spending all the money to piss off the other partner. There's kind of that energy coming up here. Like, who are you to spend the money that I earned? That kind of energy is what I'm getting. But you don't see it. It's behind the illusion of the Ten of Cups family, which is emotional fulfillment. So why does Virgo have this energy? There's some kind of rejection or vulnerability here, taking advantage of the vulnerable. All right? So this can be dysfunctional family. This can be a member of the dysfunctional family in a split. So it can be also children of a split. So they often act up when they're going through the split, especially if the parents aren't behaving with each other, right? Because the kids get between the whole situation. But this could be one big lie. This child could have lied and has to come forward, and then it puts everybody upside down because they're upset about what the child did. This could be an opportunist who came in and scammed the family, okay, told them a big lie. And it can just be someone who needs to help up. It could be like that, the child in the community here, where you helped someone out and then they turned on you, okay? And now someone else is coming in to offer some love. Or maybe it was this person who's actually the Page of Cups at the top, who was a liar, right? Someone who was just playing you. And it can be children. We have two kids here. All right. So somebody might need to apologize. It could be just two kids and the family is upset with the one child because they did something to the other. They may have hurt them or told a lie. But it can be also within one family that's splitting up in a divorce, that kind of thing as well. But there also can be a big loss of money. A child might have stolen money from the family, might have stolen money from their mother or father's wallet. Any of that kind of stuff comes up here. All right. This could be someone from the past who comes back to offer love, to help once all this has happened. This could be someone who's living in the past and thinks that everything is all, you know, peaches and rainbows, right? But maybe it is. Maybe they're right and these people are actually wrong. Okay? Because they're being loving no matter what. All right, so there's definitely some kind of rejection or scam that happened there, loss of money, time, energy, and the illusion of the happy family. Okay, so then we have Capricorn. Again, good news, victory, success, leading the way, getting attention, of high honor, and the Tower suddenly. So this is some kind of sudden high honor after possibly being rejected, or maybe a high honor and this person didn't know about it, and now their whole life will be turned around. All right, so for Capricorn, what do we have here? Oops, wants to come out again. All right, so Capricorn's related to Virgo a little bit, but a little bit different. All right, so we have some kind of lie or split here, the need to cut through any BS or cut through get to the point. This may be somebody juggling or performing. This may be someone who split and may have been juggling people, and now they're going for the one they want. And now I'm getting from Greece. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that's coming up for this. Someone split up. They were juggling, and they're going for the one that was the third party. Okay. Also can be this person was pretending to be something they're not. They're performing as opposed to just staying balanced. They're trying to hide what's going on back here, distract people so they don't see what's really going on, the big lie that's in their life. But looking at this person who's got it all, they may feel the need to lie to get into this life. Or these are kids also wanting to be seen with the popular one or the one that seems to be the rich kid. And then maybe that's how this scam happened in the Virgo energy too. Like the child wanted to be like the rich kid at school. So they invited their friend over. Maybe the other child stole for them, or they stole from their parents to show how much power they had to this other kid who was looking up to them. So whatever that is. But either way, it's about getting to the truth of the situation and regaining balance and sovereignty here. Keeping your power. And this could be a mediator too, right? This is definitely a mediator in the middle. Two sides of the story. Okay. That this person lied and this person's in their power. But yet you see how we're juggling here. This person over here has the lower energy. So what's the truth? His truth, her truth, and the truth. So that's coming up here as well. There's always three sides of the story. And this definitely can be in court. So somebody might definitely be in court. That's for Capricorn. But Capricorn's got the upper hand here because we have a win. They have the Tower, they have high honors, and the victory here for Capricorn. So if you are in a situation in court, Capricorn's got the upper hand. But it might not be the end of it. Even though it's a victory for Capricorn, it might not be quite done yet. All right. Alrighty, we have Gemini. Carrying a lot, a burden on the journey, and leading the family tree, right? Because this is the family tree with the 8 of Pentacles, which is about reaping rewards of the family tree. And this is about breaking away from the family, them calling you imprudent. And I'm losing my voice again here with Gemini a lot. The family may not agree with you. They may feel like you're being imprudent, breaking away from them. But it's your burden to carry. This is for Gemini, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune on the top, so it looks like Gemini's doing what's right for them. And I'm getting big connection for that as well. All right, so here's Gemini. It jumped out in a group. So maybe dealing with a group situation, could be family. But it's breaking away from the family or a relationship in a divorce, being spiritual, walking away. Could be walking away from a spiritual group as well. And going within, carrying the load all by yourself. even if you feel broken, or there may be this may, even if you feel broken, the broken path could be the off path to your divine lover. Okay. To be love, even when the path is broken, even when you feel broken, to still be love in every moment. To be the lover of the beloved. And there's definitely good fortune here. It's divine timing for all the air signs. Going within to feel through the burden. I don't feel like they're on the warpath. I feel Gemini just more broken right now, carrying a lot on their shoulders. And just being their own lover right now, loving yourself. It's very important. But we have the Lover's card here, which is Gemini energy. So it's ultimately whatever you're going through, which is difficult right now. It's the best with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lover's card. It's amazing energy. There's good news here. You may even get a message from your masculine. All right. Somebody's on a quest. There could be a child as well. But ultimately, it's very good. There could be a move here too. But Gemini's definitely breaking away from the family on their journey. And they're definitely carrying a lot because they have the Ten of Wands both in the clarification cards and there. Then we have Libra is Justice reversed, thoughts. So it could be her thinking of him thinking of her, either way. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So it can be definitely someone who's creatively, sexually frustrated, the injustice of it all, of having to be apart. Or it could be a court case, right? The injustice of battling with this person as well. There's frustrations and creative blocks. So let's see what else is coming up for Libra. Why does Libra have these cards? Why do they have injustice? There is a Wheel of Fortune, ultimately, so... Okay, so Libra has a message of love from the past, and it can be very spiritual of nature, or it can have to do with the divorce. This also can be breaking contracts, break from a brotherhood, the family, right? If it's a very patriarchal family, breaking from that type of tradition, and walking away within. So this is Libra leaving this. So whether it's injustice to them or they felt injustice of the situation or the other person in the situation, a message of love or a child living in the past or from the past or going back to the past, spiritual or breaking contracts, any kind of contracts, relationships, thinking outside the box. But it's definitely boys' club here, getting away from the patriarchy and the way that we used to do things, walking away within. So Libra's changing things. They're working on themselves. They're carrying the load alone. So this could relate to Gemini. So they could have Gemini in their chart, or they may be dealing with a Gemini child, perhaps, or a Gemini person who offered love or help, or a friend. That can be just be a friend peeking in to help. All right. So Libra could be helping Gemini, or vice versa, but it would be more likely that Libra is helping out Gemini. And then we have... again, the brokenness. They've been carrying too much and they need to just be broke and still for a while. So that's for Gemini and Libra. That's what it is. It's loving yourself first. Allow yourself to be broken. Stop and be still. Stop trying so hard. Allow the message to come in. The quest. The expansion. Yep. So it's very much this similar message for Libra and for Gemini. Then we have Aquarius has the truth, the sudden wealth, and the adjustment reverse, which is like the justice card. So this is the same as what Libra got. So Libra and Aquarius may be connected as well. We have the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and then sudden wealth, but then there's injustice here. So it's either injustice that somebody won, somebody could have just hit a jackpot at the casino. So either Aquarius feels it wasn't fair, or Aquarius feels that it was fair. So the suit may also be there may be a fight in court between Libra and Aquarius. Let's see here. But they both have injustice. What was that again? I think Libra's distracted though. Aquarius is definitely more focused on what they can win out of this. And Libra's more focused on who they want to be with after this. All right. So this is coming up for Aquarius, somebody juggling or pretending, putting on a show like they're all this in court, okay? But it may not necessarily be who they really are. Let's see. So again, there may be something that comes out fair, but it's not quite over yet. Remember that this person's siding with the side that's of low vibration. The high vibration is being shown. But there may be something covered up here that may come out. It's not over. It looks really good here, if this is Aquarius, but it's not quite complete yet. And that might just be a matter of paperwork, or there's just something you don't know yet. This may be feeling defenseless to the energies coming in after this. And that could just be, it doesn't have to be court, this could be a Libra coming in as well. So dealing with Libra and Pisces energy here. And then, yeah, there's definitely a lot of fire here too. Okay. So after this court, it could be fighting at home as well, okay? It could be coming in with some harsh words, defenseless to the energy, not too tired to fight with you now, to stick up for themselves. They don't care. Whatever. That's the energy I'm getting. And then the Emperor comes up, expressing, this could be the Emperor expressing their true feelings now. Now that it's over, I can say what I really want to say. That's Aquarius. All right, then we have Cancer, Queen of Swords, the Thief, and Disappointment reversed, which is the Five of Cups reversed. So getting over any loss, guilt, shame, all that kind of stuff. So why does Cancer have the Thief, the Queen of Swords? And then we have the King of Wands reversed, which is in the read today, over the water signs. So why? Cancer. Why do we have the Thief, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups reversed? Cancer, 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 Cancer. Okay. So Cancer has, this is sticky, a little sticky situation, sticky fingers with the Thief. Someone is aligning, working on details, or just working creatively with their hands. But the King of Pentacles may have lost money and status. It may be a new way of working, maybe at home. Grounding and integrating a message or offer of love. Okay? So that's for Cancer. And there could have been a situation where they didn't see eye to eye in the past, but now it's being offered again. And maybe this time is the charm, or that he just broke up from a relationship and now is grounding and integrating an offer of love, but taking their time. Really going for emotional fulfillment, or this was the sham fam where this is what's going on inside the sham fam that's not actually split yet. Okay? There's some loss of money and status, or just greed. Somebody taking their time, they're not overworking anymore, but they're not seeing eye to eye within the family. Okay? So that's for Cancer. Somebody may need to come clean about holding back money or wanting to start a new life. So it's definitely within the family, you know. There's a Thief because it's time to just get over it. You know, they shouldn't be in each other's energy anymore. They're stealing from each other. All right, this is about getting over it already. Maybe someone did steal something from them within a relationship or a family, but it's just time to get over it and be done and over, right? Either just get over it within the family or split is what I'm getting. But the Queen of Swords telling the truth, the King of Wands up top is just exhausted. So that's Cancer energy. So it can be either one. How did she get upside down? Oh, that was there. The Queen of Swords just came up reversed too. So she could be telling her truth, but also having negative self-talk. So let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio has the Hangman reversed, so they're awakened or with a big head. We have a child involved here and cruelty to a child. Or a child at school. This could be a kid who's being mean to another kid, abusing someone at school. Or a child who went through a lot of cruelty as a child who now has a big head, and that was their coping mechanism. With the King of Wands reversed, could have been a father who beat them. So Scorpio. Why does Scorpio have cruelty with the Nine of Swords. That can just be a lot of stress and suffering and silence as well as a child, or now their inner child's coming back to haunt them. What do we have on the bottom again? All right. So, and they could be awakening to their own abuse as a child and now healing themselves. And figuring out why they're so exhausted right now if you're a masculine. All right, this could be a disconnect from yourself or a disconnect within the family as far as, and also just about in achieving emotional fulfillment for yourself, or stealing from yourself, lying or telling half-truths. This just could be sneaky behavior, or because this person's not running away, trying to get away with something, you know, being a little sneaky, as opposed to coming clean about it. Instead, they're just trying to get away with it. So don't be sneaky, Scorpio. Okay, somebody may be holding back money or new life for sure, maybe wanting to punish the other person or just get away with it because they can. So there's definitely some sneaky energy. Here the Hangman's hanging out. They're hanging out, holding back. Someone's hanging out and holding back. The other one could be the one that's awakened and not seeing eye to eye with the family. So Scorpio can be on either side. Sorry about that when I pull away. It can have to do, though, with their upbringing, what they went through as a child. So it's not to say that they should be able to get away with it, but just to have compassion for that person as to where they came from and why they act that way, and then go from there to try to help the situation. If you can't, then you're going to have to disconnect from that person, even if it's a child within the family or your partner. This is Pisces, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, change, and then the Princess of Swords. So it's like a female Page of Swords. So somebody might have gotten a car and she's out of money because she bought the kid the car, okay, or a house, whatever it is. But the Queen of Pentacles is reversed and we have the King of Wands up top. They could be a couple who just bought their kid a car. Let's see why Pisces has this energy also. All right, it's the same coming up for Pisces. So somebody could have Pisces and Scorpio both in their chart. The parents didn't see eye to eye about looking like that ultimate family, you know, wanting to compete with the Joneses and the kid got away with murder because we can't afford this, and the kid just wants it to look good like this, or the other parent wants it to look good. But this is about either parent and child totally not seeing eye to eye, or it's really about the parents because the kid doesn't get the car without the parents, right, being involved. Or they got it on their own and the parents aren't pleased about it. Somebody's holding back. It's like this person, they're trying to hold this person back from their life. And so this person's saying, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to save up and I'm getting out of here because I don't like the way you run my life. So it could be a kid. It can also be an adult. Someone's just hanging out until they have enough money to get out from this sham fam, right? You can't have emotional happiness and have this. This is disconnect. This is total connect. All right. So it's the sham fam. So it doesn't matter how you look if there's no connection inside. So this is definitely about a relationship here for Pisces. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye, and it's draining you, it's draining them, more in a physical way. This is more in a financial way. There needs to be a change. And this could be a message that just comes through about something that helps you. Or it could be a child. So it could be a message that comes in about a need to change, or a child, and just like what I said, where it's not about how things look, it's about what's authentic to you and what you can afford and what makes you feel good. All right, so then we end up at the end with the Four of Cups there at the bottom of the deck, which is all about grounding, mastering, and integrating that offer of love from source energy, okay, that the universe always knows, okay. Someone could just be, apathetic right now because they've been through a lot, loss of money and status. They may have left a job and they're bored trying to figure out what's best for them here. Okay, it's definitely work related and home and work. They may have left a relationship, so they had to change jobs and marriage. So it might have been a lot on their plate. And again, so it's grounding and integrating, offer of love with the Lovers and the Prince of Cups. So the Page of Cups, an offer of love, which is on the other side of this card. It's definitely the Lovers there. All right, so then reiterating down here to close this up. This is the Wheel of Fortune, completion. We have sorrow, the Three of Swords. There's definitely some heartbreak or separation here. It's not failure because reverse. The Seven of Discs, though, is about implementing a new plan. I will not fail, right? We're going to try again. We're going to try again. We're going to try again. That doesn't work. It's like not learn. This is about not learning your lessons, not breaking the template, not breaking the pattern. Prince of Swords is reversed, right? So that's negative self-talk. I will not fail is negative self-talk. I will not fail. Why don't you do something that makes you happy instead of all this stuff? There's nothing happy here except for the completion here. This is good. This is someone trying not to allow this to stay this way. They want to undo it again. I don't want to move. I don't want to change. But it's done. What's done is done. It's the phone saying so too. All right. Then we have this again, the despair about a message you received which imprisoned you. And either worried about the house imprisoning you, losing a house, gaining a house, being able to afford a house, or a house that's a money pit, or going to the big house. All of those things can come up here. It can be literal prison, imprisoned by what you own, imprisoned by the situation, a breakup, a marriage, a loss of job. All right, he's looking for work. And a message that you're worried about. So it could be involved with children as well, or just worried about getting in trouble for doing something. All right. Or this could represent the family too, that how much of a burden this family is to this person. So all of those could come up for that. So let's see what comes up with the last cards of the Rider-Waite. All right, so we had this story going here with the Judgment. With this is staying at the Y in the road, no decision, because Judgment reversed, which can be bad decisions, poor decisions, standing at the Y in the road. With the King of Wands reversed, too tired to make a decision. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune that comes in and makes the decision for them with rejection and then being freed by it. And that doesn't have to be rejection. It can just be someone who's really shy or vulnerable, like afraid to make a choice. And then the divine comes in and makes a choice for you. And then all of a sudden you're free. So ultimately that's good. So we have for fire signs, you end up with the Queen of Wands, and she's upright, which is good. She's very creative and magnanimous and very physical. Okay, so they tend to be very athletic, singers, all that kind of energy. Very busy, like to keep busy, but she's in her power there because she's upright. That's for fire signs. So she freed herself to be her. Then we have the Two of Wands reversed for the earth signs, which has to do with either feeling like you have no options or knowing there's only one option because you've made the decision already and you've chosen which avenue to take. But then why is this still here? You may just be too tired to actually implement it. Then we have air signs with the Death reversed, clinging to something, or it could be after death or near-death experience. And then we have for water signs ending up in surrender, which ultimately is good because it's like the King of Wands. This was the masculine today, that he was so tired that he became the wounded warrior, and now the wounded warrior is coming up reversed. He was upright in the reed, but now he's too tired. He's actually completely surrendered, which is good. So after the top, this could be a breakup between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. She's now left and happy because she can be her. This could be feeling like they had no options in clinging to something. She may still be clinging to the situation, but the masculine gave up. She may have been getting her way, but it's not going to stay this way. So she's up right now, but in this situation with the King of Wands reversed, he's surrendering. So she's sitting pretty here because he's doing everything for her, but now he's given up and he can't do it anymore, and she's going to have to do for herself. All right, so then we get to this again, the grounding and integrating the message of love. And that message of love may have been what burdened the guy who's worried about going to prison or just being imprisoned in his head. And then we have here the overworking or not working, or it's time to stop working because you're completely aligned, or it's just not working anymore, so you don't need to. You know, it's done. The work is done. It's too much already by the full moon. So this may be someone leaving a project or a job by the full moon. And then we have the Devil here waving. So this doesn't have to be negative energy, but at the full moon it can be. So watch out for the negative energies, but it's not to be in fear. This can also just represent the twins connected in their shadow energy. You know, they're tied to each other. And this can just be Capricorn. And we have the moon in Cancer. So we have Cancer and Capricorn energies, which are the mother and the father. I'm getting like, I wanted to say the mother, the father, and the Holy Spirit, right? It's like this is the mother and the father energy, which we all have. So the feminine and the masculine energies within us. And then the Holy Spirit is about loving yourself first, right? Not overdoing it and not underdoing it either. You know, finding the 0 point, you know, the moderation between. Like this is killing yourself and this is being bored. And there has to be a good place between, right? That's the perfect spot. You know, it's Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The one that's just right. So it's like this is your mother and father helping you out in your life to figure out how to create balance in your life, how to find the 0 point spot. So that's a really nice message, actually. So I like that. And we're in the mother energy right now because of the North Node being with Cancer. So it favors the feminine energy. But again, the Capricorn energy here is just, there's positive father energy too. It's not all negative. The patriarchy is just the control of the masculine over the 2,000 years. It's been dominated by masculine energy because there's been a lot more masculine than feminine. So it's about bringing the feminine back into balance with this full moon. And we'll see where that goes. Okay, guys, drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love, and have a great day. Bye, guys.